Hi, everybody. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. It's looking like there are some green shoots sprouting in the business, and hopefully the next 4 weeks will prove that out. Wishing you all much success. This post will be relatively short, brief, and to the point. I wanted to try to gauge opinions on the following points as they seem to be topics that are heating up lately. Number one, do you think that the nomenclature for lab-grown diamonds should revert back to their scientific term of synthetic diamonds, much like France and India have mandated and adopted? The reason to do so is that currently the term lab-grown has been abused to the point that many are even saying above-ground mined and below-ground mined. Additionally, many do not even realize that lab-grown and synthetic are indeed synonymous, as the term lab-grown has been, in many cases, misleadingly romanticized. This causes confusion to the public and conveys something that may not be true. The argument to keep it as we now have it is that many feel that the term synthetic, although technically correct, is a pejorative term that is biased against the product. That's number one. Number two, it is a known fact that the GIA is the industry leader in the grading of synthetic lab-grown diamonds. It is also conventional wisdom that the GIA is the industry leader in the grading of natural diamonds. However, they still do have a small percentage of the lab-grown diamond business. There's a push lately to continue to put pressure on the GIA to stop grading synthetics on the same scale and nomenclature as they do for naturals. The argument is that they should be graded like other synthetic gemstones, which is identifying them as such without accompanying details as would be present in the natural product, i.e. color, clarity, depth, table, etc. The argument is that since the GIA is the industry leader in the grading of natural diamonds, they're reverting to a synthetic report like they do for other synthetic gemstones, would telegraph the message that synthetic diamonds are in the same bucket as all other lab-grown materials, and there is nothing unique in their syntheticness. I made that word up. Versus other man-made gemstones like synthetic rubies, synthetic sapphires, synthetic emeralds, etc. The counter-argument to that is that if the GIA does revert to just doing identification, then they would wind up probably getting none of the product to grade, as they will all migrate out and go to other labs, and hence the GIA will not have the ability to do research on lab-grown product and keep up with any new techniques, etc. That would be their argument not to revert back to the synthetic grading of lab-grown diamonds. And number three, there was an idea that has been floated, which is to add a diamond education fee onto every GIA report, which would be exclusively used for the purpose of generic marketing of natural diamonds. The argument for this is that the lab-grown industry is predicated on the fact that natural diamonds are expensive and valuable, and hence the health of both businesses are integrally tied to the health of the underlying natural diamond business. That just seems to be logical. And the health of the natural diamond business is very much tied to marketing and promotion, as I have discussed in previous posts. The counter-argument is that it unfairly is prejudicial to natural diamonds. Plus, how would or could the GIA enforce the payment of this fee? I would love to hear your perspectives on each of these questions. The modern way would be to say, leave comments below or something like that. I'm a little more old school, so if you could send me an email to Stuart@premiergem.com, STUART@premiergem.com, that would be great. I guess real old school would be to say, call me, but I guess I'm not that old. And lastly, there will be a very important DMIA meeting this coming Thursday night. It will be a combination holiday party and approximately 45 minutes worth of speakers discussing crucial and very relevant topics on keeping your business safe from scams, fraud, and government regulations. I encourage anyone listening to this who will be in New York Thursday to reach out to me if you're not currently a member, join the DMIA, and attend this very important meeting and meet and greet opportunity. Thanks for listening. Have a great week.